Now, on 105.9 FM and streaming worldwide on the WMAL app, O'Connor and Company.
It is 8:07 on News Talk 105.9 WMAL. We are making sense of the news, even more so on this glorious 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, one and all. I'm Andrew Langer, in for Larry O'Connor and Patrice Onwuka today. We got all kinds of stuff going on in this hour. Roma Daravi is going to be joining us from the Kennedy Center. They got fun stuff happening tonight. Scotty Hughes, now a senior fellow at the Frontiers of Freedom, is going to join us. She's got an idea to capture the minds of young people across America. We're going to chat with her about that. Obviously, I'm going to read the Declaration of Independence later on. And we are joined right now by Emily Sturge. She is a reporter with Campus Reform. I had the pleasure of talking with her yesterday and was thrilled to have her back today. Emily, because we had on Jane Hampton Cook earlier to talk about the books that she's put together for young people. We are starting to see a change, not just amongst conservative young people, conservative Gen Zers, but across the political spectrum of a renewed love of country. Talk about this.
Absolutely. And good morning. Happy 4th of July. I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you.
And I am so excited to celebrate a country of so much opportunity, a country of the moon landing, football, baseball, UFC fights, invented the automobile, invented the airplane, you name it. This country is so wonderful, and so many young people are really excited to celebrate it this holiday. And I'm seeing from young people a renewed sense of patriotism this year, and I think it definitely is related to their optimism under the current administration. As a reporter for the Leadership Institute's Campus Reform, I'm out on the ground talking to members of Generation Z every single day. And just within the last week, I've talked to dozens of my peers, dozens of Gen Zers, and they're seeing this resurgence of patriotism. The statistics back it up, too. We've seen a bump in patriotism under this administration. And I think it has to do with young people feel more confident that this president is bringing back the American dream.
Right. I mean, you feel better about the world, and you're seeing your objective reality square with what is actually happening out there in front of you. We're seeing this. You don't talk about this in the article, but we're seeing this, for instance, in the renewed interest in serving the United States military. Shocker, when you're actually called to serve your country and you know you're not going to be used for some kind of social experimentation, you actually want to go and serve. I mean, this is what you're talking about, isn't it?
This is exactly what I'm talking about. And that military recruitment boom, that is hard evidence of Gen Z's revival and patriotism. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, he called it the Trump bump. When after Trump was elected in the November election, the Army reported nearly 10,000 military recruits just in the next month. So remarkable. And it seems like it was that new commander-in-chief that was the main reason. I recently spoke to a young man who said that he plans to join this military under this administration. And when I asked him why, he simply said it's because the military is becoming the military again.
Right.
They're doing push-ups. They're doing pull-ups. They're taking away DEI. They're taking away all of the sensitivity nonsense. And those are his words. That's what he told me. And so the message is very clear. It seems like young men see that America has its backbone again. There's a renewed direction. America's youth want to serve under a commander-in-chief that prioritizes American strength, not leftism. And the surge in recruitment certainly indicates that rising optimism.
And then you're also looking at polling numbers. I mean, moving into other areas of national security in terms of sort of protecting us from other kinds of foreign threats, like the threat of illegal migrants and what happens there. Talk about what those numbers show.
Absolutely. So the point here is young people are supporting an administration that feels like we feel like it's fighting for us. And Generation Z supports deporting illegal criminal aliens because we want our neighborhoods safer. We want to be able to buy homes and raise families in safe neighborhoods. And a really remarkable statistic from a Yale Youth poll shows widespread Gen Z support for those deportations of criminal illegal aliens, with over 80% of voters under 30 supporting those deportations. And when it comes to the economy, too, Generation Z genuinely wants to see this administration do well. And I've talked to Gen Zers on both the left and the right, and I'm seeing bipartisan optimism when it comes to the economy specifically. There is really this sentiment of hope that this president is going to put more money in our wallets, help us get better jobs. Many of my peers are still in college, and I hear them talking about after graduation, they're worried about the job market, but they feel more confident under this administration than they did under the previous administration.
And we're talking with Emily Sturge. She's a reporter with Campus Reform, which is a project of the Leadership Institute. So let me ask you, Emily, I don't know if I asked you this yesterday. How are you spending your 4th of July? What's your Independence Day like?
Oh, I'm very excited to celebrate my 4th of July with lots of friends, my family up here in Washington, D.C. That would be my work family.
Sure, of course. Oh, my God. Yeah, wait a minute. The big, hold on for a second, Emily. The big Leadership Institute picnic is today, isn't it?
Absolutely. We have a wonderful event going on today. We have the 4th of July soiree going on today, where we get to invite out members of the community. We get to talk to all the wonderful people that support our organization. We get to play some cornhole. We get to play some fun activities outside, and we'll be wrapping up the day with some fireworks. So I couldn't be more excited to be a part of this organization.
Time out for a second. How? Because that's open to the general public, right? There's a fee to go in. Can you talk about where it is and how folks go down to the LI event today? It's been a couple of years since I've been to it. It is so much fun to go to the 4th of July soiree you guys put on. Can you tell us where it is?
Absolutely. So our conservative soiree, it's in Washington, D.C. It is open to the public. If you look it up online, we have an events page at the Leadership Institute website, and you can find our address there. We are so excited to welcome members of the public of all ages. We'll be hosting fun events all day. All of our staff will be out there. So we will be hosting booths, we'll be hosting events, we'll be hosting games, we'll have speakers there. It's really exciting to see. But once again, you can find that information at leadershipinstitute.org just to find it in the easiest way.
Absolutely. Listen, we wish you the happiest 4th of July, Emily Sturge. You keep up with the great work that you are doing. How do they find out more about your personal social media?
Absolutely. So I'm reporting stories every single day at campusreform.org, and I'm at Real Emily Sturge on all social media platforms.
Real Emily Sturge, that's Sturge. Emily Sturge, thank you so very much for joining us today.
Yes, sir, it is. Thank you so much, and happy 4th of July. Happy
4th of July. Happy Independence Day to you. It is really astounding to me. Just how great the change is. Now, listen, as the Democrats' sort of demographics and their political outlook shifts, the fact that more people are becoming more patriotic. It's funny. Real quick before we go to traffic, Jeff. This is a conversation I have with my good buddy. You heard me reference him earlier in the show. Jerry Rogers, the editor of Real Clear Policy, my co-host at Andrew and Jerry Save the World. Jerry is very Eeyore-ish about the world. I am a cautious optimist about these things. I see signs everywhere that give me great hope, and what Emily is talking about is what has done that. Listen, we will continue in just a moment, but first, it is 8:15 a.m.